This is day 3 of wrapping the F81 M3. We are getting super close. We are 3 days away from getting this car towed away, but I think today's gonna be the day we get this thing fully wrapped up, hopefully, front and rear bumper.
So for those of you guys who made it out to Bimmerinvasion, thank you guys so much. For those of you guys who haven't, make sure to check out this video because Bimmerinvasion was absolutely insane. And just a small teaser, we actually got it done in time.
So now that we pretty much got the entire bumper clay barred and disassembled, it's time to start putting all the overlay pieces. It's smarter to put the overlays first, so when you put the main piece on it, it covers up all the lines. If you put the main piece on it to put overlays after, it looks terrible. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of overlays. One there, one here, another one over here, some in there, and then honestly some over here as well, some in here, and then the main pieces are gonna go out through the entire thing in the end. So yeah, this is gonna need a lot of prep work, which is pretty much putting all the overlays. As soon as we got all that stuff done, then we'll be laying on the major piece. And a good 3 hours later, guys, we have all the overlays laid down. We pretty much did all these angles, mainly because they're literally super extreme. Even did the inside of this as well as just a precaution. And then we're gonna be laying on the main piece here in a bit, which I'm super excited about. I need to do a little bit of trimming there just so it meets up with this, so it looks more even. But other than that, guys, it's looking good. Let's go ahead and get our main piece on here. And just like that, guys, we have mostly, I would say 90% of the car done. I only say 90% because the rear bumper isn't here, but other than the rear bumper, the whole car is officially wrapped. It looks insane. It looks like my F80 Atlantis blue that I used to have. So anyways, I guess at this point, let's just go ahead and start bundling things up together because we're gonna have to drive this thing 7 hours back from Bimmerinvasion. So we need to make sure it can actually run and drive as well. So we're gonna start bleeding the cooling system, start bundling up some little pieces. I'll take you guys on the journey until the bumper is ready, and hopefully it's gonna be ready today or tomorrow so we can get it on the car and get this car fully wrapped up. It's just looking too good right now. There's one little detail piece I want to add to the front right now. You guys can see the white bumper in between the hood. The gaps look pretty good. It's just we need to add this thing so we don't see the white, and this thing will also cover it up and also make a proper seal for the hood. We got the seal on. Unfortunately, it's not covering up the white. We might just end up putting a little more wrap right there. Not a big deal. This thing is coming together. I love this color, dude. This is the next day, and we made so much progress on the F81 M3. We went ahead and removed the rear lowering springs because I had some aftermarket lowering springs, which was making the car sit really weird. I'm not sure if it was sitting really low in the back because the front was super high, but at this point, pretty much just put the stock springs in the car, and it's sitting like a monster truck right now. But this isn't the resting position, do not worry. As soon as we get the car back down on the ground, I'll be able to check the fitment. Hopefully, it's gonna look a lot better than it did with those lowering springs. Again, lowering springs are nicer, but because we only had a pair of rears, it looked kind of weird. Also, we knocked out the 2 front fender aligners and a few other pieces. Shout out to my boy Eli for taking care of that stuff. And then we got a few pieces in the engine bay done as well. So this car right now, guys, is ready for alignment and is ready for an AC recharge. Let's go ahead and head down to the shop, and hopefully they can knock those out as soon as possible so we can go ahead and work on the last 2 finishing touches, which is the rear bumper, wrapping that bad boy, picking it up. Hopefully it's in good shape, and then as well making the transmission bracket for this car. It's the last 2 main things we really need to get done to this car. I was gonna think about putting some carbon fiber, some modifications on the car, but I think we should wait for after Bimmerinvasion for that. So let's just head down to the alignment place. So the rears are definitely up higher, which I'm honestly kind of digging that, just because our fronts for some reason are so high. I don't know why, but that is how the fronts are. The rears now are sitting up a little bit higher, so they kind of match the front aesthetic. So anyways, guys, it's looking good. Let's go ahead and head out. First drive, guys, going down the road in our M3. I've literally never taken it past this driving between my 2 shops, which are literally about 100 feet from each other. So finally driving the car, guys. So far, so good. We did upgrade to an MBT Evo, so our screen's not working right now. So we need an updated screen. We're gonna see if we can get that before Bimmerinvasion so we can get the Apple CarPlay to work. But in the meantime, guys, again, we have a few other things we gotta knock out. One thing being is this alignment. Getting the AC recharge. This BMW just pulled up, and we had some parts overnighted. This one being a very expensive OEM windshield from a mistake that we did. And this one right here is just a detail piece I can't find anywhere. So while we're actually installing both of these guys, my boy Jonathan's gonna be helping us detail the entire car and getting it ready for Bimmerinvasion. So while we wait for the windshield guy, we got the E91 detailed ready for Bimmerinvasion. The outside's looking so good right now. So yeah, this thing's gonna be shipped out here pretty soon. And then the F81's getting detailed right now at the other shop on my boys. And then after that, Jonathan's actually detailing the interior. So Jonathan's actually detailing the interiors of both cars, and then both cars are getting the wash over there at the other shop. Anyways, try and get these things cleared up as much as possible. They're both gonna be going on a trailer. Most likely I'm gonna be getting some debris, so probably gonna have to clean it over there some more. But if we could just do it with some simple bottles, it'll be a whole lot better than obviously trying to do a full car wash over there at the event. So I'll check back with you guys once both cars are cleaned up, stored at the other shop, ready to get picked up, and at the same time, actually getting the windshield done first.
So you guys are seeing how hectic literally everything has been. But yeah, guys, we got the car aligned. We're getting the windshield replaced. We got the AC recharge. We are almost there, guys.
And now that we got our brand new windshield installed, OEM BMW windshield with all the options, hopefully we won't be making that same mistake with that screen again and cracking this windshield. And hopefully we don't crack our windshield on our way back from LA. Very expensive windshield. Honestly, if the crack wasn't so big, I would have waited till we got back to replace it. But because it's so big, it would just look so bad at the event. So we got to replace. Fingers crossed it lasts us a minute. At this point, guys, just gonna go ahead and detail the rest of the car. And I got to go ahead and start working on that rear bumper.
Yeah, I glow up every time I show up. I can flip my switch out.
For those of you guys who follow me on Instagram, you guys noticed that we got back this bumper in literally perfect condition. I had a local shop, thankfully, that came in clutch and got this thing fully put together for us in just a few days right before Bimmerinvasion. And now we could finally get this thing wrapped up.
For no rest, stand on bending, I'm too tall. Thought you was a threat. I do real life, do no tip attack on the internet. We don't do that. See, I've been a threat and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that way. I'm cashing checks. I don't owe no debts. I've been through that. See you SOS. 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 See you SOS. Need a life vest. Need no mic check. SOS.
So just like that, guys, we have the entire rear end fully assembled. That looks literally insane. I absolutely love this color right now. It's definitely missing some carbon. We'll get some more carbon on this car after Bimmerinvasion. But in the meantime, guys, both wagons are ready to go. Fully detailed, fully wrapped up. We're just sorting out a few electrical issues with this car last minute. Other than that, guys, I think we'll be ready for Bimmerinvasion. We are dwindling down in time right now. Jonathan's rushed putting on the decals. We just went ahead and detailed the entire interior. We also got a detail piece from my Atlantis Blue F80. For those of you guys who know, now know, so that's pretty sick. We went ahead and put both fender liners on the car, so we are officially chilling on that as well. And then as for the engine bay, guys, we got that slightly cleaned up. It's looking a lot better. I just want to throw on the engine cover from Kies Motorsports and a Venturi engine cover from Kies Motorsports. Everything I'm getting on this car is from Kies Motorsports. They literally have their own products, as you guys can see right over here. And they also have like MST, a Venturi. They got literally everything, and they always got the best prices. So without further ado, let's go ahead and slap on the Venturi engine cover. Not to mention Eli over here, he's working on the custom bracket for the transmission. We got the F81 ready and gonna be loading up on a trailer. We have the E91 ready and on a trailer. Actually, they're gonna be on a trailer here today at 12 o'clock. I'm leaving on Thursday, a few days early for this event, mainly because we need to actually set up our booth over there. We're not just attending, we're actually setting up our own booth over there, which is gonna be pretty exciting. So that being said, so I'm pretty much leaving a day early to set things up at the booth and then getting both cars delivered there so we can actually get everything situated, cleaned up, and the color reveal is pretty much gonna be taking place there. I'm trying to upload the video at the same time and the same day as the reveal at the event. So if you show up at the event a few hours early, this video is coming after the color reveal video, but basically for those of you guys who already watched the last video, you know the color. For those of you guys who attended Bimmerinvasion, you were able to see the color a few hours before actually releasing the video. So we got everything loaded up into the back of the family car, just waiting on one luggage bag. My wife is finishing that up and then we're gonna be taking this bad boy down to LA. Originally I was gonna drive the wagons, but the reality is unfortunately something can go wrong, and if something does go wrong, we're gonna have a real bad situation finding a tow, and we might not be able to set up our booth in time. So that's why we're getting both wagons towed there, but we are gonna be driving it back to enjoy the journey back. We even got walkie-talkies, which I'm pretty excited about. Roger that. So in the meantime, let's just go ahead and get the family mobile packed up and on our way to Los Angeles. And a few hours later, guys, we made it down to Pomona here at Yard House. I love Yard House, and we're absolutely starving, so I figured we might as well get a good meal in for Bimmerinvasion. Tomorrow is the day we're gonna be setting everything up. Tomorrow's gonna be the day we're taking delivery of both wagons. So I figured right now, let's just eat at a pretty good restaurant. I love Yard House. I love their nachos. If you guys never got nachos at Yard House, have to get it. It's pretty insane. Guys, this is to die for. I love these nachos. And you can't forget about those sliders. This stuff is so good. The wifey got an avocado chicken sandwich, and the brother got a, what'd you get? A cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. Oh man, I love Yard House. Just got back to our room. I'll catch you guys in the morning. All right, guys, both wagons delivered to the hotel. Let's go and get them unloaded, get some breakfast, and get them over to Bimmerinvasion. So guys, just made it down to Bimmerinvasion in the vendor area right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys in and show you guys the building we're in. Already a bunch of cars started parking right out here. This is gonna get crazy today, guys. All right, guys, just made it down to the booth here at Natty Auto Parts. We got the E91 M3, we got the F81 M3. They're looking absolutely stunning. Food, all the good stuff, bathrooms inside this compound. It's gonna be a good year this year. That looks like Lime Rock's GTS right there. We got BurgerTuning here. This 1M is sick, guys. I don't know, guys. I kind of want to build one. So now we have the F81, the E91, and I've been considering on what project I should do next. So you guys have to let me know down below because I'm not really too sure. I want something crazy, but at the same time, I am digging something a little newer. Guys, this car is just hitting different. It looks crazy. It's like properly utilized, you know what I mean?
You got the roof. This is Denver style. It has the roof off, so you can do skiing.
It actually looks really good. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a car I think I would like, but I don't know.
The V8 from the M5.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This probably costs more than the McLaren that I got. I can guarantee you guys. So, I'm not a huge fan of getting the newest car right when it releases because typically that's when like the most appreciation hits. But long story short, that's still a super sick car. Guys, look at all the G series over here and then F chassis over here. It's the F8X versus the G8X. Looks pretty crazy. I guess they're doing a reveal right now. 450. Guys, we just stepped outside and it is a sauna. All right, guys, let's go check out Kies Motorsports. Maybe go say hi, what's up to Finding Nick. We got Kies Motorsports, guys. I know Brian's always moving, but here's a Kies Motorsports booth. We got a beautiful G82, a G80. We got the boys.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Good.
Just a casual 1M chilling like a villain. Guys, I heard TJ talking about a GT4 M4, which he built from the Street Hunter Designs body kit. I never thought that was an actual factory thing. So this is a BMW non-street regal. This is an actual race car from BMW, and you can actually drive these at the Performance Driving School. So this thing's pretty crazy. It looks absolutely insane. You guys should probably check out all the details. This is definitely not a factory M4. I'll probably have my guy over here show you guys the details about this car. You guys can see the aerodynamics and everything. It's pretty insane.
Feel the door.
Guys, he just said this car doesn't lock. No one's stealing it, huh?
I hope not.
That's crazy. So this is all one piece.
Carbon. Yep, it's all carbon.
So you can't go to the drive-thru, huh?
You can't.
That's crazy. Guys, look at this cockpit. That is insane. The fact that it's OEM, it's factory, is just absolutely insane. Door, guys, feels like paperweight. Like it literally feels like a piece of paper. That's insane. And this, I'm assuming this is very strong too, right? Like
Yeah,
this is safe.
It is.
That's crazy. That is awesome, dude. Guys, I guess I'm not the only one with an E91 and an F81 at the booth. What's going on, boys? What's going on? I'm not gonna lie, these wagons are pretty clean though. This one looks insane with these HREs, and this one as well. I mean, honestly, HREs make any car look really good, but I love the color. It's like a violet purple, and this is Alpine white. This is gonna be the color of my wagon actually, which is pretty crazy. I just gotta get it painted. We didn't have time before the event, but this looks freaking insane. Actually, I'm really digging the color. I was wondering if I wasn't gonna like it as much as blue, but this looks pretty crazy. Looks like we got Valvetronic here, chilling. Always great catching up with Valvetronic. It's first time actually meeting the guys at the BMW Performance Center here with BMW School, which is pretty sick. Guys, this showroom looks a lot crazier than ours. Guys, there's a third Alpine White F81 M3 at Bimmerinvasion this year. Mine's Alpine White currently wrapped. Actually, thankfully we had it wrapped, bro. It just looks like any other F81 here. So there's two of them in white. One has HREs. This one has a different set of wheels on it. Both very, very, very clean cars. Not gonna lie. Oh, you can actually kind of tell how I lost my line. He lost his line too.
Yeah.
So you guys can see how hard it is in this section right here to actually keep that original line. So we kept it, boys. We kept the detail. Sheesh, another lime rock right here. Guys, I'm loving this rainbow right here. This is sick. This thing's low-key kind of wild. Got some more food. We got nachos, tacos. We got Finding Nick with his, I'm assuming he did a black wrap on his G80. Looks pretty clean, looks pretty clean. I have an M3 truck. I've always wanted to build one of these things, but at the end of the day, never really got couldn't really do it to my soul to cut one of these cars. Even an F80 or anything at all. Looks pretty good though. Looks kind of sick, right?
My Aussie's coming out.
So actually, you have the wiring harness and the tailgate thing, so I think this is a functional tailgate. Kind of wonder how it works, but guys, the amount of cars out here right now is insane. Oh, I forgot Rolls-Royce is technically BMW, so we got a Rolls-Royce cooling in, bro. I got the Women's Beamer Club right here. Guys, I got my McLaren sent out here. It's got posted right here. For those of you guys who know, you know. For those of you guys who don't, you don't. This ain't mine, I'm just kidding. These are really crazy. These are insane. Bro, I'm over here trying to say what's up, Nick. But I'm not...
The line.
I'm trying to say what's up to Nick, but the line, bro. What's going on? That's pretty crazy. I love that. Like just having a banner right there next to a custom car. That's what I need for my wagons right now. Check out this booth from Daily Driven Exotics, guys. This thing, I mean, typically they're all into about the exotic cars, but check this thing out. It's pretty crazy.
And these next couple of clips was actually of the rally the next day after Bimmerinvasion. I forgot my camera at the hotel, so shout out to my wife's camera.
Guys, a pretty sick spot on the top of this parking garage right now. Just taking a little bathroom break. We got Grail and Jake right there. It's like a car meet. This is a rest stop, guys, and it's like basically a car meet. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really know what to expect for this rally, but it's pretty sick, it's pretty sick. And we haven't even really hit up the canyons yet, which is pretty nice. Oh shit! That's Nick right there, guys. man, we got everyone pulling up right now. Welcome guys to Bimmerinvasion Day 2. This is crazy. So we got Derek right here in his M4. It's literally YouTube's literally everywhere for this rally stuff, which is kind of crazy. I'm not seeing as much company. I'm seeing more YouTubers than actual companies here. I think that's really what kind of the rally is all about. And I'm kind of learning a little as I go. But anyways, right now I am here with my wife and my kids. So I'm gonna go catch up with them, make sure they're all great in the day because it is a hot day and they're cruising in the back of a wagon. Shout out to them in this weather. All right, guys, heading out to the mountains right now to see the scenic views. Got all the BMWs right here. It's looking pretty crazy, guys. It's actually a Life is Blue F80. I don't know if you guys saw it over there. First stop, scenic stop right here. This looks absolutely beautiful. Check out all the cars chilling. That's pretty sick, guys, pretty sick. Sheesh. Honestly, guys, in the city, I wasn't gonna lie, it was a little too crowded, but here in the mountains, it's looking beautiful, especially with all the BMWs here. Bunch of wagons too, which is kind of crazy. I'm a little afraid that my e-brake might fail because we're a little bit of a slant. My wife and the kids in the back, and left the car in neutral so I could run the AC. Long story short, that's not in gear. So hope to God it doesn't roll forward. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to call everyone to help me hold this thing down. And I'm filming this outro a little bit late. It's been about a week since we actually got back from Bimmerinvasion. I actually took a few days off to myself, not gonna lie, guys. I've been grinding the last 2 months, not a single weekend for 2 months, getting that F81 M3 together for Bimmerinvasion. I literally cannot believe we actually got a show ready for Bimmerinvasion. We pretty much built that car in like 2 to 3 months, which was insane. So yeah, I pretty much took some time off. While I actually took some time off, we got delivery of the McLaren. This is a crazy story in terms of what exactly is going on with this car. And yeah, I still have the car. We got a bill on this thing. Long story short, it was an absolute headache. I'll give you guys the details on this car because that's a completely different story in the next video. But yeah, guys, Bimmerinvasion was an absolute blast. Shout out to every single one of you guys who came out and said what's up and saw the F81 in person. I am super proud to have both my cars there, and having them at my own business that was able to make it in Bimmerinvasion was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie, it was such a surreal moment for me, and I was definitely very proud at the same time. So again, thank you guys for everyone who actually showed up to the booth, said what's up, and just honestly showed some love. If I look tired, I was definitely tired, guys. I literally, when I mean it, I did not have a single weekend off in 2 months, and I definitely owed my boy and my wife some family time as soon as I got back from Bimmerinvasion. But now that we're back, guys. I'm super excited to show you guys updates on this, and as well as all the modifications we have for the F81 M3. They're all here. I just need to get to it. So I guess I have no excuses. I'll be seeing you guys pretty shortly in the next one.
Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay, hey.